Welcome to our channel NKC Insight. Every year August 26th observe the Women's Equality Day. The day recognizes the American women getting the constitutional right to vote. The day marking 100th anniversary of the Women's Equality Day is being observed in the United States. The day is primarily designed by U.S. In 1920, the 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution was adopted. The law prohibits denying citizens of the United States the right to vote based on gender. In 1972, the day was proclaimed by Richard Nixon, President of the United States. Since then, every U.S. president has issued a proclamation designating August 26 as Women's Equality Day. Prior to the amendment, many anti-suffrage groups are formed throughout the country. Many women are opposed suffrage. In 1848, the first meeting for women's rights in the United States was held in Seneca Falls, New York. About 100 people attended the meeting, in that two-thirds were women. In 20th century, other countries including Finland, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom had legalized voting for women as this movement swept across the world. Women across the world joined together to demand equal opportunities in employment and education, as well as 24-hour childcare centers. Women organized a nationwide women's strike for equality. About 50,000 women gathered for the protest in New York City and even more throughout the country. Currently, the gathering was the largest on behalf of women in the United States. This was the largest protest for gender equality in United States history. The strike also advocated for other feminist goals more generally, such as political rights for women, and social equality in relationships such as marriage. Women who were unmarried were allowed to vote in America from 1797 to 1807. The Wyoming Territory became the first territorial government to allow women to vote. In 1866, the 14th Amendment is passed by Congress, with citizens and voters defined as male in the Constitution. Jeannette Rankins grew out of a larger women's rights movement in U.S. The movement is initially focused on securing the franchise for women. In early women's suffrage movement were fighting for civil rights of their own. Later black women were generally left out of these suffrage movement. More rural area women are experience domestic violence, less than 5% of the total amount of rural domestic violence survivors. In the least developed countries, barely 60% of girls complete primary school and just 30% enroll in secondary school. Over 62 million girls are denied an education all over the world, and the First Lady Michelle Obama started shining a light on this issue through her Let Girls Learn initiative in 2015. Around the world, only 32% all national parliamentarians are female. Gender equity is about creating situations for men and women to thrive. Thanks for watching this video. Follow us in Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter by clicking the below link mentioned in the description of our channel. Also subscribe our channel for more videos.